What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We have got a banger lined up today. We have the Baltimore Ravens versus the Los Angeles Chargers. This should be a good one. I'm pretty pumped about it. Once again, I'm going to be walking y'all through some of what I'm seeing, but also just exciting gameplay. We want to make sure that we are make sure that we're pointing stuff out. We got the glitch going on early with the lighting up the jerseys. He does have Javonte Williams and Herbert out there, as well as Keenan Allen. He's ready to go. He's probably going to run it to that left side is what I would suggest. He's definitely baiting him that route. He's going to go right at one of his best players. There you go. Way to swap that up really quick. Look at that. The lane opens up. He's got to do better, but Brooks makes a beautiful contained tackle on Javonte Williams for only a 1-yard gain. That is actually a very, very beautiful way of wrapping that up. I really like what he's done there. He's got Guyton. He's got weapons all over. He's going to look for the X route in the middle. Boom! Hits Guyton. Easy pickup. Burn Marlon Humphrey. That is exactly what you love to see. Guyton is somebody that he's got to get going early and often. One of the things that Joe Byron, y'all did not know the head coach. I did not know that till just now. New head coach for the Chargers. Name is Joe Byron. Once again, motions the tight end. Hikes it off. Looks like he's got a little drop back. He's got RB. Oh, if he would have waited him out. He ends up making a move. Javonte Williams spins into Patrick Queen, who takes him down with a great tackle. Once again, that's a smart move there, but if he would have just held it a little bit longer, I don't think Patrick Queen's going to be able to pick that up in that coverage. So that's definitely a major, major mistake. You do see Javonte Williams getting a little sticky. Once again, picking up a good 11 yards. That is definitely something that you like to see. I appreciate you, Tricks, with the follow. Definitely appreciate that, brother. Once again, if I'm him, I'm looking for that A route. Once again, he picks him up. Gets a little sticky. Daniels going up the field. My goodness. Trying to get a little sticky on the play, but just couldn't finish it off. Once again, that is the big playmaker for this Chargers team. The tight end, Brandon Daniels. I haven't put it in yet. Runs that stretch. He is going to get met by none other than Odafe away with the stuff. My goodness, this looks like it's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, the Chargers is moving the ball very, very well, which if I'm the Ravens is a little concerning, but he can adjust, and it just takes one good pick. Watch that. Oh my goodness, to Juju. Herbert throws a laser on the PA read. He actually doesn't roll out on the play action read, which is smart. Once again, away, if y'all are playing somebody like this, away is such a fast edge player that he's going to be able to take that away most of the time. So you do have to be smart about that and just be aware. Hey, beautiful. He's running to that outside. He's got a little bit of a crease, and Javonte Williams gets stood up by none other than Westry right at the goal line. That is very surprising to see Spider Westry make the stop. Most likely he will do a QB sneak here and go ahead and take his points. He does. Herbert strikes first with a great opening drive from the Los Angeles Chargers. Definitely love to see that. Once again, comment in the chat if you're in here who you think is going to win this game. If you feel like it's going to be my boy Ethan, or if you think it's going to be Gerald, definitely let me know. I'll be interested to see who's got the better guesses out of here. I will say he does go a little dive early. Once again, I will say by one win, the Chargers does have a better record, and this has major playoff implications. Pistol bunch. Once again, got to look out for Bateman. Hollywood Brown does a little bit of a counter. No, sir, says Adderley. Jumping down on that early for a 2-yard loss. Nazir Adderley jumping down early and just absolutely cutting off that run. Once again, Ethan checking out what abilities are on this offense. Red zone threat will be something interesting to watch. Got to go across his face, the dump down early, make a juke move. Got to be careful on those. J.K. Dobbins is a special running back who can turn things into a big play. So we do have to be aware of that, making sure that we don't let that get out there. Kenneth Murray, I'd step down, go to the tight end quick. He plays that beautiful. He still throws a dot. My goodness, right to Dobbins, breaks off a tackle, throws it perfectly on the inside. Looks like that is a beautiful throw for 31 yards. Once again, J.K. Dobbins runs him over and gets wrapped up by the edge. But my goodness, J.K. Dobbins looks like he is going to be up early and often. That is definitely something that you love to see. Kenneth Murray hovering that box, going to be using it. J.K. Dobbins once again getting another run, trucked a little bit early. You want to see him go through that contact, but it is something that you're excited to see him still using the run. But we want to make sure that we are being careful about that. If you are the Chargers, if you're the Ravens, keep doing what you're doing. You're getting into third and manageables. What's up, Justin? How you doing, brother? Once again, almost blew it up. Barely got sticky there, but did pick up a huge first down. That's exactly what you love to see. If you are the Chargers, you got Rashawn Gary on that other side. Kenneth Murray, though, got to get active after him. He's left the tight end wide open. Gerald is just eyeballing J.K. Dobbins on every play. I don't think anybody other than J.K. Dobbins has touched the ball. That is something that you have to be aware of if you are the Chargers and you want to take that away early. I would look for Lamar options as well. He's going to do the dump down. Exactly. Once again, not a problem if you're the Ravens, but if you're the Chargers, you've got to stop that. He is going to him, and it's not even like he's looking any other direction. He has had Mark Andrews open multiple times. All 3 passes have gone to him, so you've got to cut that out. And this looks like a big hit waiting to happen. Oh my days. He was huffing and puffing. He's still huffing and puffing. Light that man up, and you can probably get a fumble out of it. Does a little play action, got his zig route. Maybe he's going to go towards the middle. He lofts it for a pick early. Ethan, look at you dancing, brother. He gets the pick with Kenneth Murray, who's been around every play. You don't know what kind of throw that was from Lamar, but my goodness, now the Chargers are on there too. I think that was supposed to go to Bateman, but just threw up a duck. And my goodness, this is exactly... Whoa! He almost got after him. Getting back in that line. I think that's Ioannidis. Getting after that quickly and jumping back there. Barely got out on the inch mark, but did get there. That is a huge play from the Ravens. That is something that we've got to be careful about. Once again, if you're on offense, getting away from this goal line, what are you doing? I would not suggest a stretch. What I would do is I would go up the middle, double the guy you think he's using, and typically you will have a wide open lane. Look at Texans. Just saw that pop up on the bottom. The Texans ended up beating the Jags, which is huge for that. Hit RB. What a dot. He did not need a spin, but Keenan Allen with the quick in route with the slant. Beautiful throw. Thought he was going to go to RB for the dump down, but he just throws a dot and gets it quick. You gotta love the trap play here, especially with that outside looking like it is. Javonte Williams with a stiff arm almost gets it to that outside. Mbakwe and company end up catching him and bringing him back to earth. My goodness, this is gonna be a good one. Crossing's another fast person for the Ravens. The Ravens just has a goon squad, so it's definitely going to be Ethan having to play smart and not play into the strengths of the Ravens here. Once again, beautiful run up the middle, cuts it back, smart play, ends up picking up 12 yards on that one. If I'm him, just keep running it till he can prove that he can stop it. I like that zig route over there as long as he doesn't have acrobat. He wanted it, throw it to RB. Good play, Ethan. Got Tank on him, so I think he just brushed him off. I think right there his initial read was that zig. He saw the guy bite down. Didn't want to throw it in case of an animation. Ends up just barely getting it off. I'd watch the edges here. He's got a good throw. Run him over, Daniels. It's West Street. Run that man clear over, but Spider Westry making another big tackle. I don't know about y'all, but this is looking to be an interesting one. Javonte Williams still puts it on the ground. I bet that comes back. But away, Adafe away said, get away from me. Adafe, I think that's coming back though, brother. Yeah, if I'm Ethan, that's a smart challenge. I definitely think that knee was down, and he's going to get that one to come back. Smart play to bring that back. You about to head out? Okay. Surprisingly enough, though, it does stay with the defense. Smart play. Adafe away, though, picking up that fumble and running early. Definitely got to be careful here. Leaving that middle wide open. Rashad Bateman cannot have that happen. However, you do like to see that from the Ravens. What I would love to see from the Ravens here is maybe getting back to that run game and going from there. Had to say bye to the missus. He is heading out to a Bible study looking fun as one. But J.K. Dobbins not getting anything done on the trap play. Hey, wait, before you leave, I need to know where that pan's at. Okay. Sorry about that. About to go to draft party, y'all. Have to make my wife's famous jalapeno cheesy corn dip. Watch that inside route. Played it beautiful. Red zone scissors come downhill. That is exactly how you want that played. Rashawn Gary out there playing like he is Fred Warner. Very surprising with how well he just played that route, but that was beautiful with how well he played that. If I'm him, that is exactly how I want one of my edge rushers to play it. I'm very surprised with how well he played it. However, Kenneth Murray is already lit up. That means that he is knocking heads if possible. I would watch for that double middle read, come back, beautifully played. Once again, just stay with the tight end. He throws a laser, though. My goodness, McLaughlin with a laser from my boy Lamar, standing in the pocket, being cool as a cucumber, and throws a dot. What a play from the veteran quarterback. Can get shifty, but decide just to plant his feet and show him what he's made of. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful football. Ooh, I did not realize earlier. Sorry, y'all. I was trying to talk to my wife, but I guess that the Ravens did do the cheese play where you can call a timeout before they can challenge it, so that way you keep the ball. It is major cheese. I did not see that. However, Ethan is saying that is what happened. So, that is interesting. To me, that is almost cheat, but there is not a play for that, so that's tough. It's going to be blocking on 70. Blocking is going to be a holding on 70, Rashawn Slater. But that is tough for Ethan if that is the case. Gerard, or Gerald, I think it's Gerald actually. You got to do better, brother. We expect better, do better. I will say something that I want to see here is getting Guyton back open. I think that he got pressed into the ground. Don't have anything. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Throw it away. That's a terrible idea. What did I just tell you? Keith and Crossan once again just pick sixing it. Veteran quarterbacks have to know when you've got that much time, you step up in the pocket, you wait for the edges to go to the outside, step up and take off. What you can't do is throw a pick like that. My goodness, I like the idea behind it, but it just cannot happen like that. That is tough if you are the Chargers. Tough. Big play, though, from Keith and Crossan. One of the, I will say, cheesiest players in the game. Just because, I mean, he's just fast. That's all he is. However, in leagues like NFL X where you can mega boost teams, I will say you can make them really good. But most of the time, he is very good in comp mode, things like that, just because he is insanely fast. Trying to think, Chris Westry is another one. Oof. They're mincing words in the chat now. However, I will say I was not paying attention to who called what, so I cannot confer on that. But nonetheless, the Chargers are down. Ethan needs to get out of the chat. Needs to get out of the chat and focus on his gameplay. I think something that a lot of smart users will do is mess with you in the chat because they think they can get you unfocused. What a good trap play. Javonte Williams, my goodness. Put that man on the ground and almost took it to the crib if he wouldn't have tripped. But wow, oh wow, that could have been a big play that they desperately needed. I will say, I believe Ethan, the Chargers, is the number 2 seed right now, which is currently slated to play the Tennessee Titans, if I remember correctly, which everybody knows got a forced loss. If that is the case, you desperately want that number 2 or 3 seed, which is what they are battling for. However, I believe that since the Jags lost, they will go to 7. Titans will stay at 6. Oh, he's got Y. Ooh, that is a tough throw from Herbert. He made the right read. I would have tested him out one-on-one with Keenan Allen. I would have tested that out. He does love these stock-looking plays just because he trusts his tight end to get open. However, he is getting bagged. What a bad move, though, from the Ravens. Gets shoved out a little bit early. But, wow, that is definitely something that he needs to be careful about. That could have easily been a pick or a huge tackle for a loss. But the Ravens played that terribly. Went for a big hit or tried to go for a pick. I can't tell which one. Just made a dumb move. Got RB for the first down. Oh, he's going to be just short, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 2. That is tough. Got to hit that a little bit earlier and cut up field. It's mental mistakes, y'all. I tell people all the time when they watch my stream, the difference between elite and being good is a mental game. I would not have come out in this play, but that is A-okay. He's got X. What a... Ooh. That's tough. Got a possession catch that. Think he just tried a regular catch. I don't even think he tried a rack catch that. Got a possession catch that. Go down immediately. Live to fight another day. Good run to that outside. J.K. Dobbins said, "Get off me, son." Threw him on the ground. Just Josh Norman the heck out of him. And you love to see it. I will say, something you don't see often is number 42. They nickname him in the locker room Project Pat. Out there blocking. He didn't block that time. turned around and got confused right as the, guess that's the announcer curse right there, but definitely caught him slipping there. Definitely not something you want to see, but Project Pat out there doing his thing. Got to be better if you're one of the only active fullbacks in the league. I will say I expect big things out of Kenneth Murray. He's got a great user, making sure he is going with that zig route maybe. See, he played that beautiful. That's a pick if he gets there. Don't hesitate. You see the ball, go after the ball. Don't strafe the wide receiver at that point. Just stick with him. Gerald, you're throwing up some ugly ducks, I guess thinking that he's going to come off of it. But Lamar looking for some of his favorite targets and just missing. McLaughlin on that play. Going to go for the run here if I had to guess. Looks like Joey Bosa is actually playing at a D tackle position right there. Played that beautifully, got wrapped up. My goodness. Montauk got him for a huge sack to go ahead and stop it early. That is massive. That is the rookie edge rusher coming off the end saying, no, sir. Right as he was about to throw it, Brian Montag getting his 6th sack of the year. That's exactly what you want when you've got a rookie edge rusher like that, making a massive play for the Chargers, who just need a spark. Gotta be careful throwing that. Marcus Peters picks him off. Anytime you play somebody that plays heavy man, they're gonna most likely play underneath, especially with Acrobat. He's gotta be smarter than that. He's just playing right into the hands of the Ravens. Playing sloppy football out here if you're the Chargers. I will say if you're the Ravens, though, you're playing good football defense. Once again, though, you're kind of playing like the Chargers. You're playing sloppy football, and it's going to end up catching up to you here shortly. Think he got lucky with that pick 6. We got to be careful with that. Great almost tackle. Don't know what Nazir Adderley was doing there, but he just couldn't finish that play off, but Kenneth Murray and company comes and cleans it up. Once again, I'm watching those outsides. He does like to go to those dump downs to JK. Just be careful on that. Great tackle from number 91. Getting down there and getting nasty with Jonathan Allen. That is a big D tackle. That's a big man. My dog is going crazy in the background. I do apologize. 36 seconds left, though, for the half. Gonna be interesting. Definitely got to be careful here. Once again, oh, barely made the tackle. I'd call it timeout. What a smart play. Gonna kick a field goal here. It'll probably go up 17-7. You kind of wonder where Justin Tucker is if you are the Ravens, but the kicker comes out. Pushes it just wide. My goodness, the announcer curse is real, y'all, because he just pushed that wide. Unfortunately, that is something you don't like to see if you're the Ravens, but if you're the Chargers, you're glad that you're finally getting a break for that. Maybe look at Guyton here again coming across his face. He's going to be looking for that, though. He definitely had him. Got to be careful with that. Once again, they've got acrobats everywhere. One of the perks about being an X Factor member in this league is that you can have enough coins to edit those abilities, and he definitely has done that. Make them work for him. Smart. I'd be doing plays to get out of bounds. I don't really see that here. He's got A. I think I like the space that I had with A a little bit better than Y. I think I've got about one more throw to get me in field goal range or to get a touchdown here. After that, you've got to get to where you are going out of bounds. This is a smart play. Look for that zig. Definitely smart play right there. Get out of bounds. Smart play. Marlon Humphrey kind of sniffed it out. Just couldn't get there. Ethan, this is a dumb decision if you don't throw this away. Gosh, you've got to be careful here. Got to be careful. Touch up, go to A. Get out of bounds. Waste a little bit of time. I guess that's smart. He is playing very risky football here. He gets caught in bounds. I was about to say, yeah, I'd be smart about that. I would be smart about that.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on.
Interesting. Calling a timeout, trying to ice somebody before you can even ice them. Interesting. Looks like it's going to be 14-10, though. Good game, just like everybody imagined it would be. I will say that I kind of feel like Ethan has played into his hands, but has the better run game. I think they both look very shaky in the air. But I will say that I think that Ethan has played better football. He just hasn't converted as much. So we've got to be careful about that. I think Ethan will end up pulling this out the way that they played. However, just like you know from watching the Ravens all year long, it just takes one mistake and he gets a pick six. And that's exactly what happened earlier. Got Keithan crossing early. Smart play right there, though. If I am Ethan, you've got a hit stick. You've got that ability activated. Go ahead and hit stick him. Maybe get a fumble. Maybe get some momentum. His throw game has just been shaky. I would just go deep pass there, defend deep pass just to be smart and safe. But he does need to be aware of that. I'm going to go fill up my water real quick while they do a kickoff, and I'll be right back.
The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. Fights off the defender. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it.
All right. Looks like he got 9 yards on that first play. Once again, got the option play. Got to be careful there. Makes a great tackle. If I'm him, I'm crazy. I would have stuck with it and then bang, hit you in the face with it. Got to be careful right there, but do like what he's doing here, making them think twice. If you're playing the Ravens, you definitely don't want to see a lot of RPOs. Right there, got a little sticky. Definitely cut off that end. That is number 77. Mr. Conway definitely getting out there. Armand is definitely one of the better players on that D-line, or underrated players on that D-line. Smoke him right there. You got to stick with Murray. Hit that cut stick and try and force a fumble here. Go flats and contain, and I think you've got this wrapped up. Play outsides just in case they do zig routes, and then watch anything in the middle. Don't bite down too hard on that. Forces them out of bounds, though. Let's go. Gets him out of that pocket, and once again, Armand steps up. What a play. At first, I was saying that was dumb to go up the middle, but man, oh man, the speed of Murray got Lamar out of that pocket, and that contain did just what it needed to. That's going to be a costly penalty. Definitely going against the Ravens for interference of a fair catch. You love to see it if you are the Chargers. Once again, I think it's going to come down to the run game, and that's why I feel a lot more confident in this Chargers team, because of exactly that. Javonte Williams is having a day, averaging 5.6 yards on the carry. He's also on pace this year for almost 2,000 yards, right at 1,900. But that's okay, because he's having games like this where he is getting yards on the ground, in the air, any way he can get it. He's making it happen. If I'm Gerald, though, I'm going to focus on stopping the run. Haven't seen anything from Ethan on the air that surprises me or makes me feel bad. Maybe stick with that B route. Javonte Williams makes the man miss. Get off me. Punches him in the face. Marlon Humphrey, sit down, good sir. Gets a 7-yard catch and makes him pay for leaving him open. Definitely something you got to be looking out for if you are the Ravens. What a beautiful run. Once again, he's making them pay on the run game. That's something that he's got to be smarter about. You would think with a defensive line as good as the Ravens, I mean, they've got Morton on there, Owais on there. They've got Mbakwe. They've also got the new name sack daddy Jalen Ferguson on that D-line, and they are just not even getting close to this quarterback, on top of not even touching Javonte Williams until he's 7 yards into their backfield. Once again, Javonte Williams having a day. Definitely something you love to see and want to lean on if you are the Chargers. I will say, looking at the playoff landscape, though, if the Chargers does make it past round one, he will have to be careful of AFC teams. Wait for A to come back, maybe. Ooh, barely throws it away. Because there are a lot of good teams in that mix that are great at stopping the run. And if you become one-dimensional in the AFC, boy, oh boy, it can get dangerous pretty quickly. I do like this play call right here. Just running. He hadn't stopped it all day. You can also go for it on 4th down if needed, which is exactly what I would do right here. I hate when Ethan does this. Stop hurrying it up. Take your time, pick a play that you like. He's got RB. He had RB. He still has RB. Good night. Marlon Humphrey said, "Wake up, good sir." Knock, knock, who's there? It's a concussion. You got to be careful with taking those shots to the quarterback right before the playoffs. Once again, the Ravens trying to D-line user, and it just doesn't work out for them. But holy smokes. I'm still blown away with Marlon Humphrey. Definitely taking care of that business. Telling him what's up. Dive tackle right there. Javonte Williams told him, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh. Gets his second one of the day and gets in there. That's a beautiful drive from the Chargers. Highly impressed. You see me getting up, I do have to go put my corn dip in the oven. So if you see me getting up every once in a while, I do apologize. I do have a draft party directly after this that I'll be going to. Justin, I would love to do that, brother. I'd love to do that. This is something that I've picked up as a side hustle. What a play, though. I'm telling y'all, the way this man uses Kenneth Murray is just poetry. Diving around, making plays in the pass game. It is just beautiful football. Wait, look at how he's wrapping that up. Almost throws a dot. Once again, Lamar only has eyes for one person, and it's not his girl back home. It's J.K. Dobbins. He only will hit J.K. Dobbins out of this play today. He's got to open it up and see that he's got players like Mark Andrews, Rashawn Bateman. Once again, stays true. J.K. Dobbins is the only person he's got. He's got to punt it here. Huge stop for the Chargers. You love to see it. Got to be careful there, though, if you are the Ravens, for not letting this game get out of hand. Because once Ethan gets a lead, if he's running the ball well, he can. My goodness, ball's on the ground. No way. White picks his feet up, gets down, and my goodness, that is a backbreaker for the Chargers, who just gave up another turnover. But look at Kenneth Murray and Rashawn Gary getting busy in the backfield. 19 rushes for only 37 yards. They're showing the definition of "you are not going to run it on me" attitude. Once again, it is almost comical at this point how many times Lamar has looked away from great talent to just make J.K. Dobbins be the guy he is. He's got the underneath again. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, commentators shouldn't laugh at that, but J.K. Dobbins has gotten 7 of, I believe, 10 or 11 passes, and has been the only person getting the football today other than dump downs. That's a smart play if I'm the Chargers. goes ahead and run commits. Ravens makes a smart play call, tries to make a pass, and just ends up possession catching it instead. Got to be careful on the RPO stretch here. Does do a little throw out. Bosa with a great tackle. Once again, just stuffing the runs by any means necessary. By any means necessary. You love to see this if you're the Chargers. This is nitty gritty. Don't let Andrews get there. Pick that off. My goodness, had 2 shots at it. Kenneth Murray shot down. Could have made a play on the ball and just couldn't convert. He is going for it, though, so this will be interesting. If this ends up coming back to bite him in the butt, don't run it with J.K. Dobbins. He is tore up from being overworked. He doesn't have the play there. It's a pick. Touchdown, Ravens. My goodness, that is what we call a blind read in the business. Cannot believe that man not only fit that in, but somehow came down with it. That easily could have been a pick 6 to the crib and would have been the game changer the Chargers needed. What a gutsy throw, Gerald. EA was definitely looking out for you right there, but you love to see it. Makes the game interesting. If I am the Chargers, run that rock because he cannot stop you. Don't throw this ball. Keep it on the ground. But wow, oh wow. This is tough, especially since Kenneth Murray had a shot at that interception right before that play. Good block right there from Rashawn Slater. Put the linebacker Brooks on his back. But that is tough if you are a Raven or if you are a Chargers player. 8 minutes to glory. Who's going to come down with it? That's the question. Will it be the Super Squad Ravens, who look like they're just barely getting by here? He got bumped, run out, got RB, don't throw it. Oh, what a dot. Ooh, I do not like that play. Mega uncomfy if you are the Chargers there. This is your bread and butter. Keep it on the ground. He's got too many good playmakers out there that can pick that ball off. You can see Ethan's being smart. Oh my goodness. Javonte Williams, somebody call the commissioner because this man is committing assault out on the field, stiff-arming people like he's Derrick Henry. And my goodness, there will be a random drug test in his future. I can assure you that. Once again, a good run play cut on that inside Ethan. Come on, brother. Just about under 100 yards. Big difference between the two is that the Chargers has been able to run the ball. The Ravens, their defense has just been keeping them in the game because their offense hasn't done anything really. Got to be careful. What a sticky play. Javonte Williams to the crib possibly. Westry makes a huge tackle. Once again, he is dancing out on the field and dancing all over this team, getting sticky, making the right reads. And now this man is activated. If I'm the Ravens, I'm a little bit hesitant to go out of that run game. Now he's got B if he needs them. Laser to Keenan Allen. That is exactly what you needed if you are the Chargers. What a drive. What an answer. Keenan Allen to the end zone. He might have just kicked it wide on the PAT. That opens the door for these Ravens to really slam it home, even with a field goal. Not smart football from the Chargers, missing on fundamental mistakes. Definitely something that is not typically like that for this team. To be honest, I don't even know who I want to win this one. I know I picked Ethan to win it, but I think it does me more good if Ethan loses. So I think I would go up to 3. Kenneth Murray playing that inside. J.K. Dobbins said, get out the way. I can bust one loose as well. Gets a good 12-yard pickup. And is it going to come down to who can be the better runner? Because I don't know if the Ravens are going to pull that out. Fumble on the play, possibly. What a fundamental mistake again, a face mask. Gotta be smarter. If you are the Chargers coach, Joe Byron, you've got to be mad at your team for not taking full advantage here of these opportunities that you've had. They've been in this game ever since the beginning, running it up the middle, getting sticky, cuts that outside. He's got him. J.K. Dobbins got tackled around the ankles and finally is getting some run game going. Before it was non-existent, but now it looks like we might be getting a little bit of action here. J.K. getting busy again, another 9-yard rip, getting up to 80 yards and making it second and manageable for this Ravens team. And this is where they get difficult. A play action double move here could make them get in trouble. He does beat him at the line. Look at him flexing on him. Kenneth Murray said, "Not today, my guy. You're going to have to go elsewhere." Once again, runs them over. J.K. Dobbins gets back up, picks up a good 7 yards for a much-needed first down. And it is 1st and goal. If I'm the Ravens, I'm looking at that clock and thinking, am I leaving too much time on there if they do get this back, especially if I'm not scoring a touchdown? Kenneth Murray tries to shoot the gap. However, the backup running back does come in. A tired J.K. Dobbins does sit out. And you do see the backup running back coming in. Not gotten any word from the sideline about Dobbins being hurt. So that isn't something that we're worried about. What a dot! McLaughlin again getting busy in the back of the red zone. Finds a hole and takes full advantage of it. And just makes this Charger team pay. Once again, the Ravens doing just the bare minimum to get there, but they are playing smart football in this offense. Not trying to do too much. They got a little frustrated early with how their quarterback was playing. After that, they've kind of cleaned it up and really done a good job of getting the most out of these red zone opportunities. And that is why they are leading this game. If I'm the Chargers, the Ravens is not touching this football again. You just can't have it. Once again, the Ravens has shown if you give him the ball, he will take advantage of it. So I'm running this ball, playing smart football, getting touch-ups. He's got freight train activated. Take it to that outside or hop step him. You can definitely make that guy miss. However, he does get a good wrap up and gets the good tackle. Does look like he may be looking for Guyton. He's got X across there, but he put 2 routes in the same area. You got A if you throw it. Got a huge sack. White, who recovered the fumble earlier, now getting after the quarterback as well. What a huge play from the linebacker. What a massive stop there. Once again, he's going to be looking for Juju here or that Y route. He throws up the 50-50 ball to Keenan Allen. He doesn't come down with it, and what a risky throw. Ooh, I don't know about this, man. I'd kick it and hope that he makes a mistake. But, man, oh, man, Ethan says, I'm going for the kill because I don't want this man to get the ball back. So I respect it. He does have B barely on the inside. Ooh, Juju or Keenan Allen can't come down with it. Now you're in a risky spot where if they get anything more than 3, it's GG's in the chat. If I'm the Ravens, I'm taking time off the clock and running this ball and just going up the middle till he can prove he can stop me. My goodness, off the bat, Dobbins gets stuffed in the backfield, and what a tackle by Kenneth Murray. I'm telling y'all, that guy is a baller. Do not test his user. He is making you pay. Once again, playing smart football, just running it. Gonna call a timeout. Virtually no time has gone off the clock, though, which is a smart thing. But if he picks up a first down here, it could be a backbreaker for this Chargers squad, who is currently the number 2 seed in the AFC. Watch out for that out route. He's got everything covered. Be careful. He's throwing it, staying in bounds. Just gets the 2-minute warning. Smart play. Now you got a timeout. Going up by 8 if he hits this. Is he going to shank it wide again? Commentator might be doing it. He does kick it through once again. Tucker not out there, but the backup kicker did put it through when it mattered most. Ravens got an 8-point lead. This is where the difference between boys and men are made. Does the Chargers have a good drive in them? Selfishly, I hope not, because I've got to go to my draft party. But we do hope Ethan makes this a good game, and we'll see what happens on this drive. I will say Ethan is going to have to pass, and I think that's going to be what causes them to lose, unfortunately. Right there, could have been dangerous. Stays in bounds, works the tightrope, but stays in bounds, and Javonte Williams really doing everything for this Chargers squad. Just like J.K. Dobbins coming down, he'll run that man over, still gets tackled in bounds. Once again, if you're going to do that, go out of bounds or run him over. I do like the change of play here. I like that he's getting after it, but my goodness, got to be careful here. He maybe has X. He doesn't. Don't throw it. Good job throwing it away. He plays smart football right there. The dig and go is definitely the play to go to here. You got the zig, you got the dig on the outside, or he does love this play. I will say that. He loves this play. Watch the inside on Guyton. He sees it coming. Dot to the running, or to the tight end. Daniels just gets out of there. Morton, the Ravens, probably catching a cramp on the sideline. Just gets taken off. Doesn't look to be anything serious. But the Chargers are making this a ball game. Let's see what he's got. He's looking for that A route. He throws it. Get up for him. Gets out of bounds. Once again, I told y'all exactly where his eyes are going. The quarterback is easy to read in this situation. But that deep blue zone, instead of going for the breakup, went for the pick and just couldn't come down with it. What a smart play to get that running. I would call a timeout here if I'm the Ravens. Once again, call a timeout if you're the Ravens, because you might want to have that time if you... I'm telling you, call a timeout, because if I'm Ethan, I'm killing that clock. He runs up the middle and he's saving some time. That's a rookie mistake from my guy Ethan. Gerald might have just saved himself a game just from the fact he's going to maybe probably do this trap play. Oh, no, he's not. Either look for RB or that B route is where his eyes are going to go. He had the RB route. He doesn't have anything. Throws it back. He's going to take it to the crib. Come on now, Gerald. Dance for us if you're going to do it. Take it all the way home. Marlins at the 10 and takes it all the way for a pick 2. And ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be the ball game. And you've got to think, if Gerald comes out in onside recovery, maybe it's ball game. However, he does come out in regular formation. He comes out in onside recovery, ends up picking up the football easily to Marquise Brown, gets a little sticky and goes down. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Turn the lights off in Los Angeles. Don't know why he called a timeout here or paused it. But it definitely is a GG from the Chargers. Tough way to do it. He's saying Herbert sells. I think he just didn't call the right play to begin with. But definitely a great game. I would not have even risked running the football there. Let this go out and call yourself a day. But be a winner, but don't run it. Especially if he would have got hit stick right there. Could have fumbled the rock. The Ravens pulling out the big dub there. Possibly moving up to the number 2 seed. What a game. Lived up to everything that it needed to be. That's it for Domaniac. I'm out of here, y'all. As always, I love you, but more importantly, number 2, Jesus loves you. And y'all have a